Hello, Penny Jane Love bringing you a wig review from Lori's Lemonade Stand, a wig boutique. Today I'm doing a review on Raquel Welch's Classic Cool in the color Shaded Spice. I'm going to show you the tag real quick. Classic Cool SS Spice, Shaded Spice. The color code is SS30/28 or /28, yes. So I hope you guys are saying safe during the pandemic, and taking care of your loved ones. I don't know if you guys know, my full-time job, I am a social worker by training, but now I work as the PR and community outreach manager for a nonprofit that serves seniors. And I've been so touched by our community and how they've really stepped forward to make sure that our older adults are being taken care of during this time. So if you're out there and you're helping in any way, shape, or form, I just want to say thank you sincerely for risking getting sick and everything to help others. There are some of us out there who are so appreciative, especially us people who work at nonprofits and who are really trying to make sure that any gaps there are in social programs or governmental programs, that we're stepping in to fill those needs. So I just wanted to give a big shout out to anyone and everyone who's just really helping others during this pandemic, and to say thank you, because me coming from a nonprofit environment really appreciates it, and is just touched by the outreach and outpouring of love that I've seen. So I just wanted to tell you that real quick. I also wanted to mention, I mentioned a few reviews ago that I was going to practice steaming a couple of my on-point wigs, because I have two of them that are getting really frizzy and I haven't been able to wear them. But I hadn't been able to steam them yet because I hadn't gotten the head that I can steam them on. Before, all I had were the styrofoam heads. So this weekend I'm going to practice steaming her and take notes on how it goes, and then I'm hoping to steam the second one on video to show you guys what it's like and what my experience is steaming a wig for the first time, because I really hope that I can get these revived some, because I really don't think I've worn them more than a month. Now, it was a lot during that month, but still, it's so hard to have to put her on the side when I've only had her for a month. So anyway, let's go ahead and talk about Classic Cool. So I have to be honest and tell you that I did kind of go on strike from wearing short hair for probably the last 4 years. I have been wearing wigs for about 4 years. I wore the same wig, the same style and color for 3 years. And then I started experimenting with different wigs and all, and I finally embraced wearing different wigs. And when I pick an outfit out, sometimes I'll pick the hair color to match the outfit and stuff like that. So I'm having a lot of fun. But I haven't worn any short wigs because, except for one Aesthetica wig, which I really did like. But this is how I've always had to wear my hair before I finally embraced wigs. Because of the alopecia, my hair was so thin and fine. I always had to wear it really short, because if I let it grow too long, it would just look stringy and ratty and not good at all. So my whole life I've worn short hair, and when I finally embraced wigs and could wear different lengths, I really fell in love with medium shoulder length the best on me, and then longer lengths second best. So this is my second review on a short wig, and you know, it's cute. I still like myself better and longer. Medium shoulder length wigs are longer. But I would hate to say I didn't like short wigs on me, since my hairstyle my whole life was short hair. So Classic Cool is a gently textured cut that kind of puts a modern twist on the modern page cut. She has really light bangs, and she has softly sculpted sides that are layered. She has a soft frame that flatters the face. And what I like especially about her is that she looks really good parted or pushed behind your ears, because even when I wore short hair, I always wore my hair behind my ears. That was the way I've always liked to wear my hair the most, especially when I had short hair. So this is pretty much just straight out of the box. I haven't done anything to her. And I want to show you the back, because the back is really polished, but it's still pretty casual looking. So I kind of wanted to show you that because it's really cute. All right, so I'm going to pull you up for a second so that you can see the hairline. You know, this is the, it's an extended temple to temple hairline, and of course it's done beautifully the way that Raquel Welch always does her hairlines. They're always beautiful. She does put the lighter highlights up front to kind of give the wig a more natural look, and she's done that in this case too. These are like a gold copper highlight, and you can see a little bit of the knots in there, but they're not super noticeable when you're sitting up like this. Now, if you have dark hair, and this is a dark, it's a dark brown root, so you know I have scalp up here, so it's going to show through more. But if you have dark hair, those knots are going to blend right in, and you won't notice them at all. You notice them a little bit more when you have scalp up there. All right, so again, she has the extended temple to temple lace front. She is a left side monofilament part. The part is pretty wide. I'll show it to you when I show you the cap. So these are not the heat-friendly fibers. This, I think, is the first Raquel Welch wig that I have tried that doesn't have the heat-friendly fibers. These are actually the Vibralite synthetic hair fibers. And I wanted to read the definition that I found of the Vibralite synthetic hair fibers. It says that the Vibralite, that's Vibralite, V-I-B-R-A-L-I-T-E, synthetic hair. And the description that I got off of the Raquel Welch website was that the Vibralite synthetic fibers give a natural look and feel of glossy, protein-rich hair that holds its shape with washing. So when I look at Classic Cool, I do, like I said, I do think she's really nice with framing the face. One thing I don't love about her is how this side, how the bangs on this side kind of go. It's almost like they have a calic or something right here. They want to go that way, maybe, so like, but they don't part over there very easily. So, actually I think I need to pull it down some, but I don't like kind of how this looks over here. It's not my favorite look. I don't like showing this much of my forehead, so I kind of wish she went down a little bit more, maybe like that. And I think if I played with her, I could probably get her to look like that. I have a big forehead, so I like as much of my forehead covered as I can get. So that's one thing I don't like about her. I don't like how she frames your forehead up here on top. She is super comfortable. It's the standard cap. She's an average size cap, and this is the Memory Cap 3. And I've told you guys before, all Raquel Welch caps are a little bit big on me, except for the pure 100% monofilament caps. They fit a little bit snug, but all of the other average caps for Raquel Welch are big in the back for me. And I have a size 22 circumference head, so I am average size, but I'm flat in the back right up top, so I have some trouble there with getting a little poof and not fitting snug. So I would say the cap fits, it's the same as any other Raquel Welch cap that I've had. Classic Cool will definitely win the award for the lightest wig that I've ever tried. She's only 2.75 ounces, so very comfortable, very lightweight. So let's go over her leaks. So her front bangs are 5.5 inches. From the crown, it's 7 inches. The sides are 4.5 inches. The back is 6.5 inches. And the nape is 4 inches. Okay, let me tell you about the positives about this wig. First of all, Classic Cool is going to have a really good lifespan. One, she's short, so she's not going to get a lot of friction here in the back. This would be like, I think I've mentioned before that I really like wigs, shorter wigs to wear to work because they last longer, they're more comfortable, they don't rub the back of my chair or my coat in the wintertime. So because she's short, she's going to have a longer lifespan. Also, I think these synthetic fibers are going to have a longer lifespan than the heat-friendly fibers. They certainly they don't feel quite as smooth as the heat-friendly fibers, but to be honest, they feel more sturdy. So I really think you're going to get some nice wear as far as her length or her time span goes out of her because of the short length and the synthetic fibers that are not the heat-friendly fibers. So that's something to keep in mind. All right, so I want to tell you about her color. So I have to be honest, this isn't one of my favorite Raquel Welch wig colors, and I can't exactly explain why. It is considered like an auburn color. It has a dark brown root, and then the base is an auburn color. If you can kind of see that in there. I would say it's kind of it's a medium auburn. Definitely a darker medium auburn. And then it's blended with these golden copper highlights. Now let's talk about the blend. So you guys know, I kind of talked about this when I did my last wig review. There's kind of different kind of highlights. So if you look at, this is Raquel Welch's On Point and Fiery Copper, and you can see all of the highlights are blended in really well. You know, they're kind of just really blended in. There's no like any thick stripes of any one particular color. And then when you look at Noriko's Raspberry Ice, these you can see, I'm going to show you on the side. You have more chunky blends where you have like a, let me see a good one that you can really see. Gotta kind of hold it out here. You've kind of got a chunky blend right here of a copper color, and then you have more of a chunky blend of the blonde. So you see here, you've got more like a chunk, or lots of fibers together. It's not nearly as blended as On Point was. I think this Shaded Spice is somewhere in between. The highlights are not as blended as they are with On Point, but they're not as chunky as they are with the Raspberry Ice, as the Raspberry Ice. So you have, you know, this is somewhat of a chunkier highlight, and it's the, like I said, a golden copper color, and it's throughout the wig. And again, the front fibers are that same highlight color. So I would say the color, it's only really two real colors. It's the medium auburn and it's the golden copper highlights. And they are not super blended, but they're not chunky highlights either. So, but I love reds, and so you would think that I would love auburn and really like this color, but I just don't know. I don't know if it's this color that I don't love, or it's not one of my favorite Raquel Welch colors, but doesn't mean it probably wouldn't look good on other people. I don't think it goes with my eyebrows really well either. So anyway, again, the color is Shaded Spice. The code is SS30 -28, and it's a medium auburn with copper gold highlights. that are blended throughout. Not super blended, more of like kind of chunky, but not super chunky highlights. Okay, let's talk about her cap. Okay guys, let's talk about Classic Cool's cap. So she has the extended temple to temple lace front that you can see. I love the extended temple to temple lace fronts. They're my favorite. I love Raquel Welch's lace fronts. I will say this is, the lace front feels a little bit more stiff than some of her other wigs. I was just checking on point. So I think maybe the lace front is a little bit different than maybe the ones that she has, like say with her heat-friendly fibers. It feels a little bit more stiff to me, just so you know. She has this rather wide, left-sided monofilament part. I see a little bit of permatease in her. Not a lot. She doesn't have a ton of volume or density anyway. So I'm thinking with the little permatease that I see in there is maybe to give her a little bit of volume and also maybe use to kind of hide those wefts some. So again, this cap is what they call the Memory Cap 3. So it's supposed to mold to your head and remember the shape of your head so that each time you wear it, it should fit better and better. And I've only had it on for about 30 minutes. So it probably hasn't had a real chance to mold to my head yet, but still, all Raquel Welch average size caps are always a tad bit big on me, except for her full 100% monofilament caps. They fit me a little bit more snug for whatever reason. And let me tell you, just so you know, my face length from my hairline down to my chin is 8.5 inches and my neck is 4 inches. So just to give you some reference on where she's hitting me at and where she may hit you at on your shoulders or next to your face, given your the length of your face. So she has these thin Velcro extenders, which will allow you to tighten her up to 1/2 inch. She has extended nape that's got that velvet covering, and she's got these ear tabs that have the velvet covering as well, and they have that kind of metal piece that allow you to bend her, kind of hold her tight next to your head. She also has this silicone. This is one thing that was different that I thought was kind of cool. She has these silicone stripes along the wefting, which kind of hold her more snug. And I see them in the, I do see them on point too, but for some reason they seem to stand out more on this cap. So yeah, there's her cap. Okay guys, I just wanted to show you a few more things. I've tried not to look at my light. You won't show my glasses. You can wear glasses with Classic Cool. They fit fine. And on styling her, so because you know she's a shorter length, you might not have as many styling options, and you guys know I'm not great at styling, but I love with short wigs. I think they look so feminine and cute when you can pin them back a little bit. So what I think is really cute to do with her is kind of take those bangs alongside of my face there. Don't like the way that's pinned, but let's see. I had her pinned earlier and she looked really cute. So of course she's not going to do it now because I want her to. There are definitely some pinning back options. You just got to kind of play with her. See, I like that. That's much more cute. Now, of course, you need a cute pin and but yes, you can definitely make her much cuter and feminine just by pinning her back a little, playing with her some, getting a nice cute Bellini pin, hairpin there maybe that looks feminine, and then you could definitely style her some. So just a quick overview. Classic Cool is a gently textured cut that puts a modern twist on the classic page cut. She's got light bangs. You know, her density, she's got a little bit of density, not a ton, but there's a good amount of hair here. Not a ton of volume. There is some permatease. I think the permatease is probably what gives it a little bit of the volume, but not a lot of permatease. She's, got layered sides that are sculpted. The back is beautifully sculpted. And she has the extended temple to temple lace front. I will say this lace front is a tad bit more scratchy than some of the other Raquel Welch wigs I've had. And I don't know if this one has a different lace front on it, because these are not the heat-friendly fibers. These are the Vibralite synthetic fibers. So I don't know if that makes a difference in the lace front that they use or not. I'd be curious to know, because this lace front is a little bit more stiff and seems a little bit more itchy than my On Point's lace front. So just something that I noted. Also, I did want to mention, it does look like in the video that she's kind of shiny. I don't notice the shine as much when I'm not looking at her in the video. In fact, I remember when I was looking at her in the mirror, I thought that she didn't have much shine at all. But then compared to like On Point, she does seem like she might be a little bit shinier. Dry shampoo, put a little bit of dry shampoo, that'll come right out. But again, I think it's looking more shiny in the video than it does in real life. So and then the other thing is I like this color. Okay, it's not the favorite color for me, and I can't really explain why. I don't think I like these rose gold color a lot. I don't like oranges a lot, and to me it's kind of orange looking, and that's, I think, the thing that makes me not like it quite as much. But I do think this color would look great on some people, just not me. So, but the color again is the Shaded Spice. So this Classic Cool will last a long time because she's short, she's synthetic fibers, and she's styled already, so you shouldn't have to play with her a lot and do a lot with her, therefore not creating a lot of friction, which is also going to help her last a little bit longer. So, guess that's my opinion on Raquel Welch's Classic Cool. Definitely, if you like short hair wigs, and if you want one that's more economical and that's going to last longer, you should definitely consider Classic Cool. And I don't think you'll be disappointed. Please take care of yourselves during this pandemic. Again, thanks to everyone who's been helping out in the community and helping to make sure that our loved ones in the community are taken care of. And just to let you know, this wig was provided to me by Lori Powell with Lori's Lemonade Stand. And hold on one second, I'll give you her information. Thank you so much for watching this wig review. This wig review was brought to you by Lori's Lemonade Stand, a wig boutique. Lori's Wig Boutique is located at 13980 Guidera Drive, Rancho Cucamonga, California, 91739. Her phone number is 909-803-0310. Lori's website is Lori's-lemonade-stand.com. And you can reach Lori either by phone or by email at Lori's-lemonade-stand.com. Lori does one-on-one appointments, and you can go to her wig boutique and meet with her for a couple of hours, and she'll teach you a ton about wigs and let you try on wigs. Lori is absolutely wonderful, so definitely consider contacting her. Thank you guys so much. Have a great afternoon.